Howdy, sports fans. OG Dave with Judge 99 Sports Cards here today, and I got a confession. I'm addicted to wax, and I know a lot of you out there also have the same addiction. And there's a lot of influences out there on YouTube and other forums telling you, either encouraging you to buy wax or discouraging you from buying wax. Mainly the breakers are discouraging you from buying wax. They want you to break with them. And then you got folks out there that says, never buy wax. It's always a bad deal. You can't do it and make anything. It's gambling and you shouldn't do it. Well, I fall somewhere in between all of them. Yes, I'm addicted to wax. I have been opening packs of baseball and other products for decades, going back into the 60s when I was a kid, to the 90s when the junk wax era exploded, and now to more the last couple of years. But it's not a bad thing. You've just got to recognize it for what it is. Yes, it's gambling in a form, for sure. And you can never extend your means beyond what you have resources for. So if you're not paying your bills, but you're going to Walmart and Target and buying blaster boxes, yes, you've got a problem. However, it's not all a bad thing. There are people out there that are telling you that you should be breaking cards because it's fun and you might hit something. I don't believe in breaking. I've done a few breaks. I think it's a bad deal. I know the breakers out there hate to hear that, but I just have a hard time paying for a chance to get part of what's in a box when the odds become staggering of you hitting anything, because not only does the box have to have something in it, which is what any box that you buy retail has to have for you to get anything, is if there's got to be something in the box, right? And that's a long shot, and we all should recognize that there's unlikely to be a lot of value in a box of cards. But in a break, not only do you have to overcome those odds, you've got to overcome the odds of having the right team selected or bid on or randomly assigned within that particular break to even hit the hits, if there are any. So it's like double whammy, and I just can't seem to do it. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't buy into the fact that, these folks can't afford the box, but they can afford part of the break. I don't buy into that theory, because of this. If you are looking at what those high-end breaks go for, when you're talking about boxes that people can't afford that are, four-figure boxes or more, those breaks cost hundreds of dollars to buy into, and you still haven't improved your odds. Because again, not only do you have to buy in, you've got to have the right card come out of the right player in order to even have a chance at getting it. So if you're spending money to buy into those breaks, yeah, you could hit a big card, but likely you're going to buy into 4, 5, 6 breaks before you hit that card. And then you could have bought the box for yourself and gotten all the cards. And yeah, you might not hit anything, but at least if you did hit something in that box, it would be your card. You wouldn't have to worry about what player it was or what team he played for. So I just don't believe in the whole theory of breaks. If you can't afford the boxes, you probably shouldn't be affording or can't afford the breaking either, because once you add up all the breaks you're buying into, you might as well have just bought the box in the first place and gotten all the cards, and the odds would have been, playing against you, but you still at least would get everything that's in the box. So that's where I stand. I open cards for fun. I know that it's a losing proposition. I've opened this, and I'm not going to open this one today. I just have it up here, but I've opened these, and your odds of hitting anything great out of that are not good. But it's fun. So that's why we do it. We open cards because we enjoy it. It's entertainment. Folks will say it's the same thing about breaks. I'm just telling you, I think it's a better financial decision to open your own boxes if you want to have the experience of opening boxes. If you like the breaking for entertainment purposes and that's just the style you like, well, then that's fine. Do it. I just don't think percentage-wise, money-wise, it's really as good as even opening boxes, which we know is not good, even that, but you're just increasing the odds when you're breaking. But if you enjoy the community, the fun atmosphere of a break, the excitement of that, oh, cool, do it. Just understand that the money you're putting in there is even worse than the odds of you pulling at something out of a box you buy at Walmart or Target. So yes, I'm addicted to this process. I love it. Fortunately, I can afford to spend some money on these boxes. I don't buy high-end boxes. I really haven't bought a box. I think for the most I've ever paid for a box, I think is $150, maybe $250 on a hobby box sometimes. But that's usually it. I'm just doing it for the fun. If I hit something, great. If I don't, that's great too. So let's get back to that. I was having one of those days yesterday, and I went to Target, and I got this box, and I'll tell you how bad I am at buying. I really didn't have an idea of what I was going in. I knew there'd be some Topps Chrome basketball, so I probably was going to get some of that. And I can't even remember from yesterday what I bought. I was trying to think. I know I got some hanger boxes of Topps Chrome. So let's open this up and see what I bought, because quite honestly, folks, I really don't remember every box, because I bought 5 or 6 boxes, I think. Some hanger boxes, we can include that. Okay, let's see what I bought. Okay, so I bought me a blaster of Topps Chrome, because I hadn't opened a blaster yet. I got 1, 2, 3 hanger boxes, because I saw the pack odds on the hanger boxes were better on some of the chase cards than even the mega boxes. So I bought one of those. $50 for a blaster box, by the way, is ridiculous. I picked up a box of Topps Archives baseball just because I saw it on the shelf. There wasn't much of it, and I hadn't opened a box of it before, so it wasn't very expensive, so I picked up a box of that. And then the last thing I couldn't resist, even though I really told myself I wasn't going to open another box of this, is I bought another mega box of Absolute Football. See if we could chase the downtowns. Kabooms, I'm sorry. Kabooms in this product. So that's what I got. I got 2 blasters, a mega, and 4 hanger box, and 3 hanger boxes. So 6 boxes of cards. Cost me a total of $194 at Target. So that's what we got. We got a lot of cards to open, so let's start getting to it. What should I open first? What should I open first? Well, you know, the easiest ones to open are these hanger boxes, because I believe there's only 1 pack of cards in each one of the hangers. So let's slide this open and start ripping the hanger boxes to see what they have. And I'll open all 3 at the same time. And then I kind of wanted to compare that with what was in the blaster, the $50 blaster box that they were getting for him. And why is it $50? Because we pay it. That's why. But in my mind, a blaster more than $25 is probably overpriced. And these hangers cost $20. Normally, I think they go for about $12 to $14. But these cost $19.99, so about $20 a piece on each one of these blasters. So let's see what we got in these 3 blasters. We got 1, 2, 3 packs to open. On the top, I don't see much. We got base cards, Vassell, Powell, and LaMelo Ball. On the back, we got a Alex Tuhey. We got a Kevin Huerter. And we got a Keldon Johnson. So nothing big on the top and bottom, so we don't have to worry about those cards being... Let's get scissors to cut the cello. It'll be easier rather than trying to rip it and destroy the cards. All right, first pack here. We got some kind of refractor going down here, some kind of parallel there, a couple parallels. Let's see what it turns out to be. Drake Powell, Terry Rozier, Porzingis, Williams, Grayson Allen, Ben Shepherd, Murray, Oubre, first non-base, Jalen Williams from OKC. That's not a sparkle, is it? I don't know what they call that. I think I call it maybe sparkle, I'm not sure. Andrew Wiggins, Steph Curry on a parallel inspiration. Not a numbered parallel, but a parallel of Steph Curry is never a bad thing. Walter Clayton Jr., sleek finishers. Another Steph Curry, but a base. We've gotten a couple of these already, but again, any Steph Curry card is a good card, my view only. And the last 2 base cards. All right, first pack. Not terrible, not great. I haven't pulled much out of... I bought a few of these a couple weeks ago and didn't pull much out of them either. I was kind of disappointed. It's a great product. I just haven't gotten a great card out of it yet. All right, we got some other types of... We got 2 sparkles here. See, maybe we got something better. Can hit an auto out of there. I have not yet. Vassell, Reed, Stephen Castle, Alex Caruso, Sharp, Aaron Sharp, Isaiah Hartenstein, Jabari Smith Jr., Pele Larson, Asai Joe on the sparkle. Utah Jazz, Walter Clayton Jr. on the sparkle. Rookie card. Is that numbered? Feels a little thicker, but it's not numbered. Not numbered, but a nice looking card on a rookie. Paul George on the parallel. It's a nice looking card too. Fortunately, Paul George. Anthony Davis inspiration. So the same as the Steph Curry. Sometimes you can mess up on the numbered ones. I've missed numbers on these on this product. And then we got Michael Porter, Bucelis, and Kevin Hunter. All right, one more pack, one more hanger pack to go. So some nice looking cards, nothing, no Cooper Flag. I have pulled out, I think, a Cooper Flag inspirational out of one of them. All right. Got some different parallel this time. LaMelo, Prince, Tate, Clark, Conley, Busick, LeBron. Never a bad thing to pull a Bron, even a base one. Levine, and well, we got a Sparkle, Topps Chrome, Vassell. San Antonio, not the San Antonio guy you'd want. Jaden Hardy on the refractor. Not a knowledge about Jaden Hardy, but that's the refractor version of it. And a LaMelo Ball on the Go Time. Danny Wolf, rookie card, Youthquake. We got Terrio. Alperen Sengun, monster. And Tuhey, Alex Tuhey. All right, so that's the 3 blasters we've got. I mean, the 3 hanger boxes we just opened. Nothing huge, about what you would expect. So I'm not sure about the theory that there are big chases in those blasters with shorter odds than, because I've opened now probably 8 or 9 of them and haven't hit really much big other than what you see out in front of you, these kind of cards. So now I'm going to open the blaster. It's my first blaster that I've opened of this product. See what we can get in that before we conclude our Topps Chrome experiment for the day. So let's see. A blaster box, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs. And I think there's 4 cards in here. Yep, 4 cards in each. Supposed to be chases in here. And let's see what we get. First thing I always like to do when I get a stack is, can I feel one that's a little thicker than the others? And maybe that one, if I was guessing it. I don't really have a strong feeling about the thicker ones, but I always go through that and open the thicker ones last. So first pack, those will be the last packs that we open. Then we'll go through the base again to make sure I didn't miss any numbered cards, because I do all the time. All right. Brandon Miller. Bradley Beal. Now we've got a green numbered card to 99, 199, Chet Holmgren. So Chet Holmgren, numbered, is kind of turquoise parallel, refractor numbered to 199. No Appenda is the other one. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve up this numbered card. Oops. Need to get some top loaders down. All right, that's the first pack. Get a numbered card out of the first pack. Hopefully that's not the only hit in the box. Pack 2, we got a red parallel on this one. I haven't seen that parallel. Jalen Suggs. Carter Bryant. And what do we got here? Hawks. Clint Capella, former Houston Rocket, on a red color, red, white, and blue parallel. Kind of a cool looking card. Unfortunately, Clint Capella's prime playing days are over with, but he's back on the Rockets actually. And he's a 8 to 10 minute a game guy at most at this point in his career. But it's a nice looking parallel anyway. All right, pack 3. We got something turned around on this one. Terrence Mann. John Behringer, Minnesota. Jimmy Butler. Is that a refractor? I can't tell. Oh, we got this one here. I think this is the Jimmy Butler refractor, though. This is not the base. They don't put refractor on the back. Some of these will tell you if it's the refractor, because sometimes it's not as easy to tell as you might think. But this one does obviously look like a refractor of Jimmy Butler. All right, pack 4. Jimmy Watkins. We got another refractor, Kings. Rudy Gobert. DeMar DeRozan. Maybe Cedric Coward rookie card. Can't tell. Can't tell. Oh, this is the... See, here we go. See if it's a refractor, it tells you. And I like that a lot, because sometimes it's not so easy. But the Jimmy Butler doesn't say that, does it? See, why does that one not say refractor when it clearly looks like the refractor? That's a mystery to me. This one does not say refractor, Coward. Mystery. I really do like the products, Topps and Bowman, for putting refractor, because sometimes it's really, especially when you're buying cards on the internet and you look at a listing and you can take pictures and do funny things with lights when you're listing cards on eBay to make a base card look like a refractor. But if the back of the card says refractor, you can easily figure out which ones are not refractors. It's not always easy to trust the eBay sellers or other online platforms to list their cards correctly. All right, we got a Maluk, Phoenix, Tyler Kolek, the Knicks, and then a Giannis inspirational. So we've got Giannis, Anthony Davis, and Steph inspirationals. VJ Edgecombe rookie card. Down to our last 2. These were the thickest 2 in my mind. That could have been total fantasy on my part. Just maybe hope. Nope, I just think another inspirational's coming here. Ware, Horford, and Halliburton. We've got some good players on the inspirational. And then Jaden Ivey. Last pack, Mojo. We'll be done with our ripping Topps Chrome. Well, we got the red, white, and blue parallel. Hopefully it's somebody better than Clint Capella, because that's a really nice card. Joe Ingles. Caleb Martin. Wendell Carter Jr. Not familiar with this guy from the Magic. It is a nice parallel, too. All right, that is the end of our Topps Chrome breaking time. So, folks, let's review. And again, I'll make the point that when you buy wax, you've got to be prepared not to get much value. This is all I pulled out of a blaster for $50, 3 hangers for $20, so $110 plus tax. This is not $110 worth of cards. It's a lot of cards, but when you look at it, you're talking a few $5 cards at best, unless some of these rookies take off, but that's a speculation there. So those are the sparkle cards. I got most of those out of the blasters. Out of the hangers. Equal number of these, I think, I got 2 out of the hangers and 2 out of the blaster box. Halliburton, Giannis, and Anthony Davis, and Steph. A couple nice cards. And then a couple other neat parallels of some minor players, though, really. LaMelo Ball, Paul George. Maybe Walter Clayton Jr. is going to turn out to be a star. I don't know. He could. And then a couple of refractors. Refractor. See, this Jimmy Butler is kind of, I got to look at this. There's something about this card. I don't know if it's an image variation, but that's not a base card, I do not think. And maybe it is. Sometimes these Chrome cards, it's hard to tell, but we'll look. And a few other star base cards, Sengun, LeBron, and Curry. And then what I usually do is I'll go back and I'll look at the back. How many refractors do you think I missed? Based on what's written on the back of the card. Just looking at the back of the card, see if I left a refractor in my stack of base cards. And because usually I do leave a couple. Maybe I got them all today. There weren't a lot of refractors in this set. But again, not a great from with value pull given the expense, but it was fun. There's some neat cards here. I'll sell some maybe or give them away at some point. Somebody was talking about that they gave cards out for Halloween. I think that's a great idea. I may do that next year. All right, so that's it for the basketball polls. We'll come back. We got one numbered card. Not a big card. Chet Holmgren numbered green or aqua. But, not a bad card. And we'll see what else we pull. All right, so where are we going to go from here? We're going to go to Absolute Football. The chase, the Kaboom chase. I don't know if there's Color Blast, maybe 2. I've yet to pull a Kaboom, a Downtown, or a Color Blast out of any product ever. And I've opened a fair amount, not as much as some people, I'm sure, and I'm more of a baseball guy anyway, and didn't really like unlicensed Donruss baseball too much, so I haven't opened up a lot of that products that might have it. But Absolute Football, what do we got in here? Do we have any thick ones that feel thick? That one feels thick. This one feels thick, guys. I'd be, right now, probably bet you lunch that one has probably a patch, probably not an auto. I don't get autos. When it says one mem or auto in each box, I'm knowing already that I'm getting the mem, not the auto. But we'll see. You never know, and that's what makes it fun, right? All right. I've had some issues with condition on these cards. Some of the blasters I opened were peeled foil. So we got 2 rookie cards to start, an altered image, that is. All right, Jordan James, Torrey Norton, Tez Johnson, auto. Tez on the auto. So here we go. First pack, we pull an auto of Tez Johnson. Very nice. That's what I mean by buying into breaks. What would the odds be of you hitting an auto in one of these boxes and then having to overcome the other odds of having to have the 49ers as your team in order to get the card? I mean, then you're talking another 1 in 32 on top of the odds of pulling that auto, which is probably, 1 in 1,000. And just multiply that by 32, and that you can tell your odds are way hard to pull that card, and it's not even that great of a card in terms of how much money you would pay to be buying into those odds. Jaden Green from the Packers. McMillan on the rookie wave. That's nice. Ted McMillan. Joe Burrow base card. And a Drake May base card. Okay. Not Drake May rookie again. This is 2025. His rookie would have been last year. But, for that was a great pack for this product. This box was $50, I believe. Yeah, this one, I'm looking at my receipt now. Yeah, I had one for $44. Okay, no, this was $44.99 for the for this Absolute box. So that's not as, it costs less for this than it costs for a blaster of the Topps Chrome. Quinn Ewers, big day yesterday. I've got a Quinn Ewers auto that I pulled out of, I believe, Score, like number to 10. Gotta put that guy aside. Might get him graded. See what he's going to be. It might be the Dolphins' future if they decide to move on from Tua. Landon Johnson rookie card. Introductions two-step rookie premiere. Jaden Noel, Houston Texans. This is Noel and Higgins, right? Both had touchdowns yesterday or Saturday against San Diego. Noel and Higgins. Right there. Hometown hero. Estamine, Zay Flowers, Justin Fields. All right. Not bad. Another Landon James. Same card. Tyler Shuck. Rookie card. Another quarterback that is really making his mark. Boy, these foil cards are so hard to grade. I can tell that you're not getting 10s on these cards because the edges all look like they're not perfect, even when they come out of the pack. But Tyler Shuck could be New Orleans starting quarterback next year. Jacoby Myers, now playing for Jacksonville? I believe Jacksonville, they picked him up. We have another rookie introductions. New England Patriots, Henderson and Williams, running backs for the Patriots. Jaden Daniels, Devontae A-Chain. I'm sorry, Devon. I always want to call him Devontae. It's Devon A-Chain. And Jerry Jeudy. Pretty good players, but nothing big there. All right, we got 3 packs left, including the one that I'm thinking is my mem card in that one. Not thinking it's going to be another auto. I mean, we got a bonus auto in this box. I can't complain about the box getting the auto. The auto probably, in this case, these were $44. It won't pay for the box, but at least I can say in this box I could get close to my money back if I wanted to sell these cards. Cal Williams, Chuba Hubbard, Tet McMillan on the Storm by Storm, Ray McLeod, Puka Nacua, base card, Chris Olave, base card. 2 more packs. Still can't get a Kaboom. You know, I got the extra auto. There's no way there's a Kaboom in this box at this point. No way. You're going to give us 2. We got some rookie cards, but wait, no, we're supposed to have 4 cards in each pack, and I've got 7 in this, right? There were 7 packs and 4 cards, 28 cards. This mega box. I'm sorry, there were supposed to be 7 cards. That was the blaster. 6 packs, 7 cards. So that's right. Okay. Alfred Collins, Jordan Birch. Here's another Quinn Ewers rookie card. Quinn might be worth grading at this point. For his next year, he could be the starter in there. Jake Ferguson, tight end, draft diamonds. Amon St. Brown, Derrick Henry, and Kyle Hampton. I will say the veteran players are at least good veteran players. All right, last pack of this box. Pretty nice box, tell you the truth. For which, you know, the auto makes the box for sure. Without the auto, I guess I would say I'd be saying it was mediocre. Let's see what the last pack. A thick card, and yes, there is a thick card in this pack. So I predicted it. It's not hard to feel. It's probably a patch. Unfortunately, I don't think these are game worn or even player worn patches. Jaquez Hunter, Shamir James, Caleb Johnson, Pittsburgh Steelers. Not the guy you necessarily wanted. He played. Did he play last night? I think. So it's a patch. It's a rookie, but not from any specific game or event. So it's a napkin, basically. I'd like it if it was at least a better player. It's not. Carson Schweschinger, Tyrone Tracy, Leggett, and a Bryce Young base card. All right, well, that's the Absolute box. Very nice. I think this one I could say was a win. Let me get some top loaders. Should have had them laid out in advance. Sleeve up the auto for sure. But overall, in this box, in addition to that, we got a Quinn Ewers rookie, Jalen Nolan, Jaden Higgins rookie introductions. Oh, that's the whole room from last pack. last break. And Jake Ferguson, Ted McMillan, Tyler Shuck rookie, 2 Quinn Ewers is what we got. And a Ted McMillan rookie wave. So not bad. I'd say that box was a win overall. All right, we got one more box, kind of just a funsy box. I almost bought a hockey box. They would have had last year hockey. So let's see where we are. All right, so we got a box. We're going baseball, and we got a box of 2025 Topps Archives. Chance auto, not likely. But there's a lot of cards. You can get Nick Kurtz, I guess, rookie card. Not sure what other rookies are in this box. Some veteran players too. Some neat looking cards is all that. And I'm always a baseball guy. So let's see what we got here. We got the thick packs. But they all feel the same. And they all feel kind of the same to me. So we got 7 packs. We got 87 Topps Boardwalk, 64 Topps Stand-Ups, 2007 Topps All-Stars, 95 Topps Cyber Stats. Some parallels. Here's a 64 Topps Design, Greg Maddux. That's cool. Caleb Durbin. Got a black refractor here. Chan-Ho Park. Not the player you'd want. Chase Bollinger, base. Spencer Strider, base. Freddie Freeman, base. Riley Green. I think that's a base card. Maybe that might be some kind of parallel. Jeremy Pena. I wonder if these are image variations. See the way those are different. I don't know what the deal is there. Cool looking cards. One of the reasons I bought them. All right. Randy Arozarena. Sagano, rookie card. Connor Norby, rookie card. Gunner. Luis Robert, he was hot for a while, not today. Corey Seager is a parallel of some sort, MLB All-Star. Again, not the guy I want. And a Yamamoto, not a rookie card. This would be a second-year card. And a Cal Raleigh. So you got World Series MVP, second AL in the AL MVP voting. Don't know if that, again, I'm wondering what's a base card? Is that a base card, or is this design the base card? Hard to figure out. Or does it matter? Put in the comments below. Tell me if you can't identify a base card in the set, then you got a problem, right? All right, Max Muncy, rookie card. No, Max Muncy not a rookie, is he? So Ryan Howard, a throwback. Big Hurt, like that one. Big Hurt Frank Thomas on the refractor. That's the best card so far. Stephen Kwan, Drew Romo, MJ Melendez, Yuri Gurriel Jr., and Manny Machado. See again, is this the base card? Or is this the base card? Or are they both base cards? I don't know. I don't know. It's not like I'm putting a set together on this. Not a set builder, really never have been. I do have some sets. I was a little more of a set builder, but not when I was a kid, a little bit in the 90s, but it just doesn't do it for me. At this point, I don't have time to build sets. I build flights sometimes. Like I'm working on a 59 Topps Hall of Famers, just the Hall of Famers, base cards, because it's basically all they had, not the All-Star cards. Basically base cards and All-Star cards, but they didn't have any other parallels. So I'm just putting together the 59 Topps Hall of Fame set, which is an incredible number of players. It's like 28 or something, and I'm almost there. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Nick York rookie card. Oh, we got another Reds. Ellie. Could we have an Ellie? Gavin Lux. That's not bad. That's a pretty card. It's not numbered or anything, but that's a pretty card. Oh, it is numbered. Numbered to 50. Gavin Lux, numbered to 50. Fortunate on the player, but not terrible. Young player, anyway. O'Neill Cruz, Adrian Gonzalez, Skeens base card, Kim, and Chris Sale on the, again, I don't know if that's a base card or not. 3 more packs. Interesting for a $25 box, not bad. Get a numbered Gavin Lux and some type of Frank Thomas refractor. We got another black refractor Cardinals. Whoop, here's the Gavin Lux base card. Pujols refractor. Not numbered. Different from this one. It's just a black border with a refractor. It looks more, not the 1964 Topps style, but you got a Hall of Famer non-base, so that's better than nothing. Darren Baker, Martinez, Ledleros, Bob Gibson. How about that as a throwback? And a Mick, and a Mantle. Look at this. Gibson and Mantle. I don't care what Mantle card you got. Anytime you got a Mantle, I'll have to check that out. All right. It's a successful box if it's got a Mantle card, even a cheap one. It's probably not valuable anyway. It's the Mick. I'm also working on a Mantle collection too. Topps cards. Not really looking for current day. I'm not big on veteran players and current packs. I mean, retired players. Just doesn't do it for me. Rarely. Once in a while. It's got an auto or something for sure. Soto on the Mets. Evan Carter. And now we got some kind of Ted Williams parallel on the refractor. Look at that. OC. Not numbered. We got a Williams, a Pujols, a Mantle, and a Frank Thomas. Not bad. Jansky Noel rookie card. Jordan Alvarez. Christian Yelich. Alec Boehm, and a Dingler. This is a rookie card. Yeah, Dylan Dingler rookie card. Last pack. But I want to tell you, I've been happy with this box. If I was in Walmart or Target looking to buy, which I'm going to try to stay out of for at least a week or two, I might buy another box of this stuff. It's pretty interesting for the price. Cedric Moen. We got a turned around cards. What's going on here? Cedric Mullins. Paul Goldschmidt in the Yankees on a 64 top style. I like that. Like Goldie. Brandon Nimmo. So this is the back of the pack. Ben Rice. Rookie card on this. Love it. Puzzle piece. First one of those. Corbin Carroll. That's not an auto. No, it's just a puzzle piece. I don't know if that is worth anything or not. All right, let's see what we got in here. Oh, another puzzle piece. Kumar Rocker, and that does look like a real... Is that a real auto? No, it can't be a real... Yes, top certified autograph. Top certified autograph issue, Kumar Rocker. Punch out and bend back. Yeah, I don't think so. Topps, I don't think I'm going to do that. The signing of all Topps autographs witnessed by... And that's not a sticker, folks. That's an on-card auto. So you know what I got to do now? Is first of all, we're going to sleeve this immediately because these things I don't want to get punched out. Not a big name player, but to pull an autograph out of a $24 blaster is pretty good anytime you do that. Any autograph. So that's an auto, for sure. What's this? Is Corbin Carroll an auto too? Now this is not. See, I don't see top certified auto. This is a printed auto, so that's kind of weird. So they all have like printed autos, but this is not an autograph, a real autograph. Interesting. So did I go through all that? Tristan Casas. Dorbet E. Vivas rookie card. I believe that's all that pack. Mullins card, Evan Carter, Soto. All right. That was a very nice box, folks. When you think of what I pulled out of a $25 blaster box, I doubt there's a lot of value, but there's certainly $25 worth of value in that box when you look at it all. Let's not even count all the rookie cards. The 64 Topps design, which I love. Let's forget about all that and just think of the big cards we hit. We hit a on-card auto of Kumar Rocker, Rangers. I think is that rookie? It's a rookie card too. A Greg Maddux throwback. Okay, just Greg Maddux. Mickey Mantle. I don't know if the Mick is anything. But anytime you got a Mantle card with a great looking photo, it's a good thing. Frank Thomas refractor, a Bob Gibson, Ben Rice rookie card, Dylan Dingler rookie card, Yamamoto second year card, Cal Raleigh third year card, Riley Green, Jeremy Pena. We got a Ted Williams refractor, Albert Pujols refractor, and the Big Hurt refractor. Gavin Lux numbered card. Chan Ho Park. Corey Seager parallel. For a $25 box, that's pretty good. All right, so I've been going for a long time. That was a lot of opening to do. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you've been opening recently. And, feed your wax addiction, but be careful. Understand that it's basically entertainment. It's no different than, going to Vegas. No different than going to play bingo. No different than going to the racetrack. All those things you have to look at as entertainment, because otherwise any addictive personality that you have, and I certainly have it when it comes to wax, could get caught up in it. So watch your budget, buy what you can afford, have fun. I don't recommend buying into breaks, but if that's the way you like doing it, do it. And have a great day, everyone. Keep ripping.